Z_ just redeemed drink.
Higher EI.
Papa, Papa, hello? I think it's been long enough. I can do the thing now, right? I'm allowed? Hello, good morning. It's been a little while. I've been very, very busy. Yes, I can do the thing. Thank you. Just gonna visit without saying hello? Come on. Visit the camera for a second. There she is. She was just gonna run away. Okay, kitty spotted. Kitty goodbye. Alright, so I really wanted to stream today because I have this little guy. Where is center? About there-ish? Come on, focus. There we go. This little guy, who just came off of my fresh brand new printer I just got. Was it last night? Recently? Very high quality. Very happy with him. I want to see him colored. So we're gonna paint him. So the goal with these, I'm making a little lizard folk army for a fantasy game because that's all I ever do is play fantasy game. We're gonna paint them green primarily. Wow, we are not focused at all on that. My main color for this is going to be goblin green. He is going to be a kobold. I'm going to make his little pawsies demonic yellow with a bit of a gradient going up at the arms. I have shining silver for the metallic bits. My first thought was going to be gold, but that would be that would be too similar to the silver, so it wouldn't stand out. I have oak brown for the spear, and skeleton bone for him little toes. For him little claws and teeths. And then I had a question for chat that I think I'll just make like a poll for. For the weapon and shield, they appear to be the same material, and I was considering either matte black or alien purple. And I'm not totally sure which I want to do, so we're just going to set those to the side, and I guess I don't have any mods present, so I have to make the poll. Okay, let's find out if I remember how to do that. And then after I've painted this guy, if I'm still awake and if I still have time, I'd like to play a bit of Subnautica, but that's not, like, a priority. I just want to get the model painted. I just want to hang out for a little bit. Creator dashboard. Go to stream manager. And we do also have the printer camera in the bottom right corner of the shiny, fresh new printer. Actually, you know what? We may not have any mods here, but that doesn't mean that we can't have any mods here. Hey, Zed? You want power? That is 1 underscore, right? Not 2? Hi, Claire. No, I'm good. Oh. Too late. Unless that's 2 underscores, in which case that wouldn't be you that got the thing. Thank you for being mod green colored. She's not a mod, is she? I don't think she's a moderator. I got distracted. I forgot what I was here for. It is 2 underscores. Okay, so I just modded someone at random then. Cool, 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 cool. Let me just unmod the single underscore is at, just in case that person exists. It has the same green as the mod badge color. I didn't realize that that had a particular green. Poll. I needed to make a poll. Manage poll. Here we go. Create new poll. There, got it. Got it. Got it. Color for spear and shield. I'm sorry, you have to look at my arm when I do that. Obsidian black. Or alien purple. Duration 10 minutes. Start poll. Okay. There we go. Did the thing. Now I can actually look at starting painting. Always gotta get distracted first. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to paint him green first, so I do not need a small brush for that. Actually, I want a rather large one. Just the first step is our base color. What for why? Don't worry about it. I wanted to know if there was a mod present to make a poll for me, but I went and made the poll myself anyway, so it's fine. Okay, have good lunch. I actually need to take off the blanket cape. I was cold before I started streaming, but as soon as I push the go button, I always just like immediately heat up. I'm warm now. Okay, there isn't a whole lot of this green left. There we go. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle, but I don't have the money for another bottle. I might just have to use another green instead. In place. I'm not. There we go. That's where I want to be. I'm not worried about being precise with this. I'm just base coating. Just get that shit on there. Make him green. I was thinking that to go along with the green, I might do a teensy bit of a dry brush of a blue-green on like the raised scaled ridges. But that wouldn't really match with how we're doing some yellows on him. So I'll do those in yellow instead and see how that looks. I didn't gap fill the connections. So it's not going to be a perfect model. But I'm not terribly worried about it. I don't want him to be perfect. I just want him to have color. I just want him to be painted. I'm not sure if these things on top of his head are supposed to be feathers or horns. I know I'm going to do that fin there in yellow. But if they're feathers, what color should that be? Like orange? Light, come down more. Give me more light. There we go. Oh, I'm fell out of camera range. There we go. It's fine. So like Yui, every time I say I'm painting, you go, ooh, I want to paint too. And like, are you just living vicariously through me? Is that why you like my painting streams so much? Because you can't paint, so you want to watch me paint? Because that's the second best thing to painting yourself. What is that? There's a clump. Get out of my paint, clump. Really should paint something other than sisters soon. Yeah, I mean, that's the joy of a 3D printer. I can paint anything, anytime. If I get bored of what I'm working on, I have so many other things to paint. And I don't even really have to pay for them. Like this guy costed a whole 5 grams of filament. It is $17 for a kilogram of filament. So he's like 2 cents, 3 cents. I can't do math. Don't get mad at me if I'm wrong about that.
Diavolo 09
okay.
just redeemed drink.
Okay, Dia, I'll drink. Also, hi, Dia. Whoa, that guy's getting green. Okay, I've had a sip.
Cleaver 012 just redeemed whale check.
Well, check, well, good. Very pleased. Very happy. Good things going on here. Also, hello. So because I've been printing little lizard guys, I played a game of tabletop war game today, fantasy game. And I played lizards this time, which I haven't done before. I don't think. I don't remember doing before. And they performed, like, exceptionally well. The lizards liked me very good. So I am pleased with the list that I used, and that is what I am printing. Producing exactly the guys that I used today so that I can use them on a physical table too. And I've already pre-prepared all of the files, and they're about 1 or 2 hours per guy, so they'll be done, like, before the end of the day tomorrow, kind of a thing. It'll be very quick. Very easy. Lizards assemble. And then I have to paint them. And that's gonna take fucking forever. Because I paint things at a snail's pace. You know, despite that it only takes me an hour or 2 per model. The problem is that I only paint when I stream at the moment, and I stream like 3 days a week, probably. Maybe less. I want to be doing more. I really wish I could be doing more. I just... Life demands my attention so much so often. I'm not even working. I'm falling out of camera again. I need to, like, shackle my hand in this position. So there are some bits of him that are a little scrunkly, but that's more the fault of me not cleaning them off properly. Not really the fault of the printer. I had a lot of issues with getting the support structures off of this guy because I hadn't worked with this kind of material before. I am doing my best. It's just, I am very stressed. And because I am very stressed, I am streaming less than I would like. But I wish I could be streaming more because I want to, like, People are giving me money and I want to produce content for them in return. And instead, I am only capable of doing one thing a day, so most days that thing has to be an important thing and not a stream thing, you know? Very green. Very, very green. Looking good, little buddy. Life comes first. Yeah. Hopefully, when I have a job and I'm getting income again, which may perhaps be very soon. I mean, I do have a job, so I shouldn't say when I have a job, but when I'm working. Hey, camera, why aren't we focused? Look him. Look him, camera. Thank you. When I'm working again, when I'm making money, when I have income, hopefully then I should have more energy for streaming. Because historically, that's when I have my best track record for being able to stream consistently, was when I worked retail about 20 hours a week. Because that way I could both be mostly financially stable and I could have the time and energy to stream. You know? I'd like to get back to being in that kind of a state, doing that. Um, Obviously working retail 20 hours a week doesn't pay for shit. So like that's not something I can't exactly replicate it, but you know what I'm getting at. There's a Oh, never mind. There was a teensy bit of stringing on his hand, and I was about to lose my mind about it. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. The little guy has been greened. And we do everything else. Except I need to do a little more right there. There we go. It got. Okay. Things will work. Yeah, I sure fucking hope so, dude. Kind of how my, like, stance on life has always been is it'll work out eventually. But that's also what gets me into these situations. Is that I just hope that it'll work itself out. And I feel pretty helpless to actually do anything about anything, you know? Alright. I don't need that brush anymore. Give me my little one. My good brush. Oh, oh! It's gone. Shh. Okay, what color do we want to do next? Let's do the oak brown on the spear haft. Oh, poll ended 2 minutes ago. I didn't get to see the result of it. Hello, Priscilla. View poll results. Why did I have to open a new tab for that? Oh, there was exactly one vote. Okay. Well, one vote is more than 0 vote. So we'll take it, I guess. Alright. Oh. Bumped my headphones on my desk light. Hey, can you, like, sit still if you're gonna sit on my lap? Come on. Okay. Is the brown gonna brown this time? No. Why would it do that? Why would it work and be the color it's supposed to be? Why is it always this gross yellow? Give us a moment. We're vibrating. Mr. Paul, but you also vote purple. Okay. You know, I do wonder if this actually helps with these. Are we gonna be a brown color now? Close enough. That'll do. Okay. Paint him little spear. How close can I get that to the edge? Right there. That's about centered. Okay. I am bonking everything with my hands and bapping them and pushing everything around and just making an awful mess. There isn't enough space for my hands. Okay. Are we focused? Are we seeing? We are seeing. So this brown kind of sucks. We're gonna have to do 2 layers to get a decent even coat. Hate doing that, but it's just the way it is. Hey, do I have the... I don't. Right, so I have background music going. However, you can't hear it because I had my desktop audio turned off. Nobody told me that the only thing you were hearing was my voice. There. How's that? Are we hearing BGM now? Is it not just my voice now? That needs longer to dry before I can do a second layer on it. Falling out of frame again. There we go. So I currently have 3 of these little dudes printed. And then next will be 3 slightly less little dudes, one of which is printing right now. And after that, I'll do 1 particularly large dude, a veteran, and a second particularly large dude called a gator. I bet you can guess what he looks like. And then finally will be a raptor rider, which will be a little lizard dude riding a raptor. The file that I have for that, the saddle on it is shockingly intricate. It's way more than I expected. So both printing and painting it, gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. Not super excited about that. But it's one of those we'll just try it and find out kind of things. Okay. That's all for the brown. I'm gonna start doing my Should I do yellow or shining silver? Also, he's got such big eyes. What color do I make his little eyes? I didn't even consider that. Help. Help. Sorry, I'm shaking the paint and it's also shaking the table, which is shaking the camera. I don't want this either. There we go. So with the yellow, my plan is that his little paws are going to be completely yellow. And then up to his elbow will be dry brushed a little to make a sort of a gradient. And I'm doing that before the silver because the bracelets, the wristbands, whatever, those are going to be silver. So I want to be able to dry brush and then just paint over it. That is a really bright yellow. This is going to be a difficult color to transition into. Am I in frame? No. It looks like he's wearing little gloves. I don't think I've mentioned it directly on stream before, but I'm like consistently surprised that painting streams are my best content. Statistically. This is what people show up for. This is what people stick around to watch. Not the panicking and gaming and screaming that was my content for a really long time. And has been my content for a really long time. You want to see me sit here and chill and put paint on a little model. And this is also the better kind of content for me to make, like, for myself. Because I have such a backlog to work through. I need to spend more time painting. And streaming is a great motivation to do that. Stop being green. Be yellow. Anyway, still it surprises me that this is what people show up for. Oh, printer done. Okay, after I've cleaned off my brush, I need to go reset that. I'm so sad that my microphone cuts out my printer's little excited "I'm done" noises. Like, she's so cute. She's so cute. You need to be able to hear it too. Little yellow hand. With yellow going up the arm. It looks like brachydios! I wasn't ready for this! Why is it brachydios? Monster Hunter moment. Alright, I gotta clean off my print bed. And then I can start the next print. That's more important than the painting. Just a second. There you go. Out of the way, little guy. So this is the A1 Mini's mini print bed. It's magnetic, so it just kind of sticks on there. And it's also flexible, so I can give it a little bend. And that helps to just pop things off. There we go. Printing complete. Okay. Print files. I want warrior 2.0. Print. And she makes little excited beeps to say she's going again. Alright, we're gonna set that to the side. I'm not gonna strip this guy down and build him right now. We're not getting distracted. So my plan with these lizard folk models is that they are going to be kobolds and dragonborn and half dragons. And then I'm going to have a green dragon to be their leader. So they're all going to be varying shades of green. And they're going to be the followers of the green dragon. With this funny little fin he's got back here, I think I almost, like, don't want to do a full coating, a full flat coating of yellow. Like, if I just do that, it's not exactly yellow, but it's not green either. I think that's a good color for that to be. I still don't know what color to make his eyes. Somebody give me an eye color. Open to help and suggestions at all times. Red! Okay. They can have bright little red eyes. Red eyes and green skin would be neat. Okay. I've got dragon red. I've got dry rust. I've got glistening blood. And bloody red. Pull. I already did a pull, and purple won that one. There's my reds. I haven't used glistening blood, and it looks like an almost purple, so I think I want to try that. I now have to figure out where these reds go to put them away. Back on my Rex. Okay. We'll set the glistening blood to the side for a second. Alright. Back to yellow. Snow Kitsune, hello! Welcome! Come on, camera. Focus. Look at the... There we go. I'm really happy with how that hand turned out. I was a little worried that the yellow gradient would be, like, too stark of a difference, you know? It worked out. It worked out. Am I in frame here? Not quite. There we go. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Printer just jump scared the cat. Good job, Printer. She deserves to be jump scared once in a while, little gremlin. Karma, I want you to know, because of how often you're here, I'm like 5 seconds away from modding you. This is a warning. Now I need to do his little feats in the yellow also. What? What was that sound? What are you touching? Pull up. Okay. Sorry I had to run away. I left my airbrush on the... Oh, hey. The printer camp. I left my airbrush on the countertop to dry after using it earlier today. And it got attacked by a cat. So I had to resolve that real quick. Alright. Him feets. So I think I'll paint from the ankle down. Oh, my brush solidified. The ankle down will be bright yellow, pure yellow, and then between the knee to the ankle will be a gradient, which will be a little difficult to accomplish because of the whole digitigrade legs thing, but we'll try it. We'll give it a go. Should I also put a gradient on the tail, or would that be too much? I guess we'll decide after we've done the arms and legs. And also, I need to reapply the green right there. I'll do that later, because I'll do all of my green touch-ups at once. So like approximately there-ish for the ankle down. To be all the pure yellow. This music is really nice. I love just looking up random music every time I stream. Really enjoy how it gives me copyright strikes and muted VODs. Sarcasm. Ah, I'm back. Don't fall it. There we go. So for each of these guys, I've printed them a textured base. And that textured base is based it on, or it's supposed to be like a forest floor type thing. So that'll just be painted brown, dry brushed a lighter brown, call it a day kind of a thing. And also Agrax Earthshade. Agrax Earthshade is great for making things look dirty. And you know what forest floors are? They're dirty. Covered in dirt and sticks and twigs. He's got a couple bands around his shin there. I'll have to paint those after I've done the gradient. Is the yellow supposed to be shoes and gloves, or is the scales going into a yellow? It's the scales, not shoes and gloves. I'm trying to make like a gradient. The reason for that is because there are different kinds of these little kobolds. Some with melee weapons and some with ranged weapons. And to help make the difference between them more distinct, I want to make the ones with melee weapons have yellow paws, and the ones with ranged weapons will have blue paws. And then the hero versions, the champions they're called, will be they'll have red paws because they're leaders. So like it could be scales, it could be paint. It's whatever. Grew up in the deep woods, and mostly forest floor is leaves. Soft, spongy, layer after layer leaves. All the leaf. Read in actually voice. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure how to do that voice. Actually, the forest floor is all leaves. Leaves all the way down, layer upon layer of leaf. Soft, spongy leaf. Is that what you were looking for? Anyway, yeah, it's bare floor, not leafy floor that they have for their bases. So, dirt and twigs. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I try. But anyway, no, it's not gloves and booties. I'm gonna put a gradient on the legs to make it look less like he's wearing little rubber boots. We're gonna get there. We'll get there. Just give it a... Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Okay. Give it a second. You know? Floor is made of bears. It's scary. Made of bears? What? I'm sorry, the pun went over my head. I'm not very smart. Okay. Try brushes. Try brushes. Stop these a little. Bring the color up. It's supposed to go all the way up his shin, and there's quite a lot of distance to cover, so come on, we can thicken it up a little. There we go. What is that emote? That's a silly little creature. Gold Rush. Yeah, we kind of are, aren't we? I need more yellow on my palette. There we go. How am I doing for staying in camera frame? Am I in the right spot? I'm now looking, so I'm not gonna see an answer. Not quite in the right spot. There we go. Just building up layers of dry brushing up the leg. Make it look a little more like we're building a gradient here. There we go. That's starting to look alright. It looks like radioactive lizard. Please focus on the lizard. There we go. It's a pretty good gradient, actually. I'm really proud of that. Okay, now we'll do the silver bits. Where is my... There it is. Chica de silver. Oh, why did printer cam stop? It broke. Hang on. Printer cam, please work. Is working? Is working. Okay. Printer cam fixed. Alright. Silver. Right. Not getting distracted. Remembering what I'm doing. For sure. Definitely. So, for most of my metal bits recently, I've been using the color gunmetal, but I have 3, like, silver colors, and gunmetal is the darkest. So this time I'm using the brightest color, shining silver. And I just want to see, like, what kind of a color this produces for us. So I need to do the little bands around his wrists. These little square bracelets. I know that these are supposed to be, like, Cult of a Dragon kobolds, and dragons love gold, so they should be wearing gold, but I felt that if I used gold, it would clash too much with the yellow. So silver is like a really happy neutral color that can go with anything. It's just the better option. As far as, like, color palette goes. Maybe I should just keep the camera on autofocus. Or not on auto, on manual focus. Because this autofocus shit isn't working for me. But I wasn't able to get it into, like, the perfect spot with manual. So I don't particularly want to do that. However, it's pissing me off that you can't see anything. So, I'm gonna take a second. Oh, now it focuses. Okay. You little right bastard. Sorry, it's too late for you. I'm putting you on manual anyway. Deal with it. Configure video. Camera control. Autofocus off. Apply. Okay. So now it shouldn't autofocus. So I want to be right about there. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be really tough to see. Ugh. Got a bright little silver wristband, bracelet. It's also got his tail band, and he's got a little pendant, and a loincloth, which is metal, and then the straps on the shield need to be done too. And those bands on his leg. Although they probably shouldn't be metal. They're going to be. Also got bands on his upper arm there. Lots to trace out with his silver. Let's do the tail. Oh, ad break, it's been an hour. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about the ad break. Starts in 50 seconds, it says. If you right-click the mini player in the corner and watch picture-in-picture, then you are able to continue watching while the ad break goes. I tried to turn the ads off. I really did. I simply don't have the option. Shiny little tail band. Yeah, ads are forced by the company. Yaha. Which says no fun allowed. I mean, I get ad revenue from it, so I'm not that mad, but it's only a few cents. So, like, if I could remove it, I would, you know? It's such an insignificant amount that unless you're one of the top 10 streamers on the platform, ad revenue is just going to be nothing to you. There we go. A little bit of shiny, and then I have to do the little bit of shiny that comes before the rock there. And the rock is gonna be purple, I fucking guess. I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I don't... Maybe I could do black with purple highlights? Like a purple dry brush? And that way it would have depth of color while also being the selected color, sort of. My original intent was, oh yeah, I'll make them obsidian black. Give them a little bit of shine. And then I realized that that would look boring as hell. So that's why I did that little poll, that little vote. If nothing else, I don't want these kobolds to be boring. I want them to be pretty. Alright, he's got a little pendant around his neck. I would like to try to trace out the line of the necklace, because I know that theoretically is on the model. But the quality of the print, while it's very, very good, isn't perfect. Fuck. I fucked it up. I'm gonna have to get the green out. I'm gonna have to get quite a bit of green out for that. Hee hee, oopsies. It's fine. We can fix it. It's just a happy little accident. Looks good on one side, though. It's really popping, is it? Glad to hear it. I'm not really sure what part you're saying is popping, but that's the idea. So his silly little loincloth thing is supposed to theoretically be like metal plates in series. Like a bunch of metal strips. It's really weird, but we can work with that. Oh, Ori, hi! And yeah, this is a really nice green. I like it a lot. I use it a lot. I'm running out of it. Ugh. Whoa! Wait, no! It didn't go! What the hell? It didn't work. Oh, because it's not for gift subs. Oh, I'm so mad. Hang on. Hang on. So I just set new, notification things for for subscriptions and, donations and raids, right? However, it seems like that doesn't apply to gift subs. Hello? Variation settings. There's a variation for resub, gift, and community gift. Thanks, I hate that. Delete those. We don't want variations here. I'm so mad. I'm mad about it. It didn't play the funny thing, so I'm gonna play the thing manually. I'm going to force you to see my fun, silly new things. Emulate subscriber event. Wait, I need to hit the save button first for it to happen on stream. There we go. Subscriber event. There we go. Yeah, maybe I should turn that down a teensy bit. Sorry if that jump scared you, but the idea is for it to be very high energy. Okay. -5 decibels. Now it probably won't jump scare as much. I was very, very excited about my new notification things, and they just didn't fucking happen. I'm mad about it. I wasn't expecting to actually get the chance to show it off today, though. If we don't get a raid by the end of stream, then I'm gonna do a manual raid alert also, because I really want that one to be seen. Since it was custom made for me, whereas that shrimp video was just something I found on Tumblr. So, Ori, how do we feel about your first kobold? Is it kobold enough for you? You like how I did the gradient on his hands? His little paws? Even at low quality, you're looking at it and it looks great. Any screen you should say. Yours? Well, yeah, they're green because of you. They're followers of the dragon. Yellow does look real nice. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. I wasn't really sure how the yellow would come out, how the gradient thing would work, but I'm real proud of it. I'm gonna need to touch the green there. Darn it, I was hoping not to. We're getting there. So I still need to do the silvering on the shield. However, I'm going to do the other color first, which I think I do want to do black, but I will give it hype chest. Back to work. Okay, good luck. Button mash. Oh, we had a hype train. I didn't notice. I think I turned off my notification for that. Oopsies. Choo-choo. Thank you. Hey, it's full of paint. Stop being full of paint. I'm gonna have to dip this thing in paint thinner later. Metallic paints are like awful for getting in the fuller of the brush. Fuller? I don't remember what the silver thing is called, but getting in the base of the brush where it shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing a black and then dry brushing it with the purple and just see how that comes out. And if we don't like it, then I'll do full purple and, you know, work it out otherwise. There we go. Wow, that black sure can fucking black. She's gone, gamers. No details on that thing. So the shield has some detailing that's not the same as like the shield material. And although that little detailing I think I'm gonna do in the silver, and it should really pop. Hopefully. That's the goal at least. Well. Hello, new viewer. How you at? So as we talked about when you were streaming last night, I think, I went and found some more high energy redeem things. Hi, Dale. What do you mean, what's this alert? That was my response to your alerts. So loud. I turned it down, though. Is it still too loud?
Dollar Greenwell just redeemed feed whale.
I don't have anything to snack on this time. I'm sorry. No feed whale. I'm not refunding your points, but I will have a little drink.
Diablo 098 just redeemed drink.
You saw I clipped your... Okay, so the reason that I clipped your alert was that so that I could... Wait, that's the wrong thing. I don't want to turn that down more. Where? That one. I'm gonna turn that down more. Okay. Now it won't hurt your ears. The reason I clipped your alert was so that I could ship it off to my sound and video design friend who, produced something for me for raid alerts specifically. I don't think we're gonna see a raid, so let's demo that. Let's look at the raid alert. I want to show it off. It's a lot of fun. There we go. So now I have a raid alert that I won't miss. Because that was an issue that I had, is that my raid alert wasn't loud enough, and I didn't respond as quickly as I would like to raid things happening. Now I'll respond. And also, even if I'm not enthusiastic enough, that's fine. My alert sure is. What are you giving me the eyebrow for, Dale? What's that about? There we go. Oh, I gotta do the top of the shield, the edge still. Is this thing still centered? No. Never still centered. I'm sorry that my hands just sort of drift away while I'm painting. It isn't exactly in, like, the optimal location, the center of the camera, so as I get into it, I don't pay attention to where I am, and I start moving towards where I can see it easier. There we go. Okay. Got it. Now, order pull. Favorite whale is a homophone? Homosexual? Yeah. Fake homosexual. You know, that's why I'm painting a model in colors inspired by my girlfriend. Alright, I want to use a different brush for the dry brushing. And I haven't used this paint before. I grabbed the wrong one. Good job, me. So we're going to vibrate it for a minute. What brush do I want? Not a really small one. But not too big. I don't want to deal with over-brushing. That one, probably. And vibrated upside downers. Okay, hopefully the paint's mixed. Alright. Baba. Little bit of purple. But it's plugged. I don't have the thing that I had been using to unplug. I'll be right back. There we go. Now I can unplug the paint. Give purple. Oop. Bleh. It's still cloaked. Is this too tiny to properly unplug it? There, did that work? Did swirling it around a little do the trick? Hey, where's my paint? Where's my paint? What the heck? Something's going on in there. There's a clog somewhere inside this thing. Push the thing all the way in. Oh, oh, it's dripping. Oh, it's dripping. Okay, well, I got some paint out. That works. And my hands, my fingers, I'm all purple now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Get paint on the brush. Get paint off the brush. Dry brush. Not nearly enough paint on the brush. I think this purple may be too dark of a color to show up on top of black. It's giving it like a purple tint. It is there. But I don't know. It's not quite what I was going for. I need something closer to white. Something much lighter. Okay. Wash off the brush. De-purple the brush. Okay. And reapply the black. We'll try something else. New color. Let me go browse my paint racks for a second. Come on. There we go. Now it's clean. Okay, I think I have a lighter purple. This should work. Vibrating so hard he's moving. Oh, also, another thing I did recently is I set some sub badges. Or I changed them. So, the initial sub badge, I set sub badges for periods of time subscribed for. I only have 2 of them. I set the one that you're seeing now, which whoa, that came out completely clear. What the heck? Hey, Paint, are you okay? Well, it is a lighter color. I just need to mix that a little. Hang on a moment. I was asking for a lighter color. I got a lighter color. Can't argue with that. Okay. Okay. Now, let's try and see if this will dry brush nice. I was talking about sub badges. Yeah, I set a sub badge for subscribers who have been subbed for a year or longer consistently. which there are a few people that are at 11 months now. So they'll be seeing that soon. It's not really showing up either, but that's because of the consistency of the paint. Okay. Try something. Marbles. Oh, that's too many. Oh no, oh no. Okay, paintballs. Balls for your paint. I'm gonna stick 3 of them in there. So, bajoop. 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 There we go. The rest back in the baggie. Whoa. What's whoa is that? Sorry, I wasn't paying enough attention to see where you said that. The little ones. Little paint marbles. Okay. Mix that up again. Because for some reason, what came out is mostly like a weird congealed milky color. Paint's not supposed to be like that. New sub badge for people who've been subscribed for more than a year. Well, it's not exactly new. The new badge is Marinara, and that's on people who have been subbed less than a year. The longer than a year one is set to be what the sub badge used to be. Okay, we're getting a bit of a purple tint on it now. I might actually just have to mix white into this paint to make it do what I want it to. Is that, like, visibly purpling? It's really hard to tell. We'll try it. We'll keep it like that, and we'll see what the null oil does to it. But anyway, the point I was trying to get at with bringing up the sub badges is that there are different ones now. I still need to put a little more effort into that and make, like, more. But we'll get there. That's not so important for the moment. Ooh, I almost dropped him. That's too purple. How the fuck did I manage that? Oh, well. Alright, I have a bit more silvering to paint, and then we're done. Ah, and the eyes. And the bone color. Okay. Couple more colors to do. Not quite almost there yet. Alright. Let's do the eyes first, which is my glistening blood paint. Is it gonna come out okay on the first try, or do I have to give it the mixing machine? Oh no, that's fine. It's more like a pink than a red, honestly. I'm not complaining. That's not an awful color for his eyes to be. Hello, Priscilla. She is climbing up. Kitty too close. Okay. She walked around me. I can't see chat anymore because there's a cat in the way. Painting him little eyeballs. Should I put in the effort to try to do pupils on him? Something I've only done on one model before. But, like, I've been getting a lot better with my precision painting. And I'm fairly confident I could do it. That'll come after everything else, though. No. Lizard no have pupil. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Hello, kitty? Hello, kitty. She sniffed you. Oh. Alright. What else needs doing here? You know what I should do? Hang on. Hang on. Had a thought. Had an idea. I know it's dangerous when I do that, but trust me. Okay, there-ish is centered? Okay. Oh, that's a really thin paint. What the hell? Are you not spitting out actual paint either? Alright. I'll just get the paint directly from the source. There we go. When the paint won't come out of the dropper, you take off the dropper. The amount of times you've almost hit the knock button is absurd. Well, you should do that then. Hey, come paint with me. Hey, come paint with me. Let's paint together. Or just come vibe with me while I paint. I'm not sure what these things on his head are supposed to be, but I'm applying a slightly brighter green to them, just so they're not the same as his skin scales. Like, is he supposed to be wearing a headband, or is that a part of his body? Can't tell. It's not really a consistent color going on there, but it's fine. Let's tilt the camera up just a little. There we go. He's starting to look pretty good. Silver again. finish up those touch-ups on his shield, particularly on the underside here. And also that band around his upper arm. I didn't get to that yet. And I just touched the wet paint on his forehead. Good job, me. Hey, don't climb up there. You little shit. Sorry for jump scare. Cat's gonna cat. Yeah, cat sure is gonna cat. Except she's not gonna cat on the shelf where my models are and knock them down again. It was fine for over a year, and just like a week ago, she has realized that that is within reach, and now she has to be up there. Alright, there are more little band things around his leg, but I'm not confident I can get them cleanly. So we're gonna stop that there. There are a couple braces around the edge of the shield that I'm gonna hit with the silver, though. So the silver is a really nice bright color, but I have a little complaint about it, which is that It is not super pigmented. And what I mean by that is that it shows through real easily. There we go. Since the green I've been using is a pretty light color, and the yellow too, like putting the silver on top of those isn't a problem. They're not strong enough to show through, but this black and purple, oh goodness. The silver does not want to achieve full coverage on that. I'm having to be very careful about how I lay this paint so it'll be thick enough to completely cover the color underneath. What the hell's that sound? I need to check what she's getting into. Hang on. It was her food dish. It was empty, and she was mad. We fixed the problem. Alright. That's... I don't think there's anything else I need to do on that. So now it's just null oiling and then the base. I need a drink. Oh, and stretch. Oh yeah, there's still something for me to do. I didn't do his toenails! How could I, honestly? Forgetting a cute little guy's toenails. Criminal. Criminal, I tell you. It's kind of hard to see the line where the toenail is supposed to start. On that toe, it's obvious. Right there. And follow along with that for that one. There we go. And that should be about there then. There we go. Little toenails. On the other side. There we go. Little claws painted up. Little talons, even. There we go. Now him little toesies is fixed up. Okay, so I said I would look at it later. It is now later. Do I want to put the yellow gradient on his tail also? Or would that be too much? I think that would be too much. I'm pretty happy with it as it is. I've just noticed that the printer camera broke again. You think too much. Okay, cool. Glad we agree. Printer camera is not broken. Well then why is... it's because I don't have the window prioritized. There we go. Now it's moving again. How long has that been broken for? Oof. Okay. So I need to apply a full body null oil to this little creature. Little recess highlighting kind of a deal. And then I would paint the base and call it done. Thought it stopped printing to give the thing time to cool down before printing more. Oh. No, it's still been going. It just, I'm currently using a Discord window for this. So, when you don't have Discord in full screen, it doesn't like that. I wonder if there's, like, a button in the settings for prioritizing Discord video windows or something so that they'll stay. I'll need to look into that. Oh. Oh. Okay, for some of them, I wasn't sure that I liked what the null oil was doing, but I really enjoy what it did to that color of his head crest. That slaps. That hits. That hits good. Like a lot of these colors, I don't really want the tone to come down, so I'm being really careful not to let it pool at all. But some spots, it's really accentuating things in a nice way. Which, you know, is the entire point of washes. I am decently in frame here, right? Right there-ish. Okay, that was pretty close. Alright, I think I've got everything. I didn't fully do this arm here, but he stopped pulling around his hand there. That doesn't look okay. There we go. Okay. Model painted. Now let's do the basing. That'll be a quick little affair, doing the basing. Oh, I missed a bit of the bottom of his foot there. That's too bright. There we go. Alright, the brown again. I'm also gonna want a lighter brown, but I'll deal with that in a moment. Oh, and a gray tone. Again, I'll deal with that in a moment. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hey, get off that toe. Well, that toe is really brown now. There we go. Sort of saved it. Alright. Base brown tone done. Let's fix that green. Wait. What was that? In the gift thing? Oh no, never mind. Most recent gift, Nico host $40. When the fuck did you do that? I'm gonna fight. How did I miss that? When did that happen? Not even present for me to fight about it. Okay. Open green. Incoming ad break. Okay, well, I'll fix this color while we ad break, and then do something new when it's back. There we go. That'll need a minute to dry before I reapply the null oil. Is that dry enough yet? Maybe. I need a lighter brown. Let's do that one, Monster Brown, and then I also need Egrex Earthshaker. Oh, in the gray. Necromancer Cloak. I make a lot of use of this Necromancer Cloak gray. One of my best colors. Very versatile. So we're just gonna apply gray to rock. Able to, yeah, it's then the camera is in the way of the lighting. That sucks. Oh, come back. There we go. Rock's gray. That's Egrex. I don't want that one. No, no. Just a teensy bit right here. Here we go. That's all. Okay, fix that little splotch of color. We're good there now. And then I need something to do a dry brushing with in a controlled manner. That's too long. That one? That'll do. Okay. Monster brown, which also is giving me not pigment. Huh. There's some funny colors going on in there. Mixing balls. Here we go. Get out of the bag! Okay. Cat, you're in the way. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's give it a real mix. Oh, bye paintbrush. Took off. On the floor now. Stop that. That's better. More of a color now. Some light stippled dry brushing. Give some variety to the color on the base. Bring out all the raised edges that printed on. Okay, and then I'll apply a layer of Agrax on that. Bring the color up, and then bring it down. Nice. Okay. That will need a little while to dry. But while it does that, I will be happily able to apply my black facing band. And then I'll call the model done. And I was thinking about playing Subnautica tonight, but I started streaming at 9 o'clock. My bedtime is 10 o'clock. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. There we go, a little bit more matte black. Give me a nice little basing band. Except it's still wet. Stop being wet. Hey, don't dig in there. Thank you. When I pulled out my mixing marbles, I left the box they came out of open. You'll never guess what's going on in that box right now. There's paws in there. No! Leave that alone. Just putting things in her little mouth. Would really prefer if there were not things being put in her little mouth. Rat bastard. Little rascal. Okay. That's a guy. gonna give this a few minutes to dry and grab a snack. And then I'll post a picture of him in Discord and on Blue Sky. But he's done. Thank you for sitting with me while I painted for a bit. It's very nice to stream. This is good for me. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Hey, let's find someone to raid, perhaps. I don't have anyone. No, wait. Yes, I do. Okay. I haven't actually spoken to this person before, so, if this isn't good for y'all, I'm sorry. But this is a friend of Dottie, I'm fairly certain. And Dottie's I was gonna say a good bean, but good isn't the word I would use. Dottie's a creature. Maytime. I haven't met or spoken to May before, but we're about to. I don't have anything for a raid message. Sorry, gamers. Thank you everyone for coming, and bye-bye.